Hello, good morning, my dear student. How are you? It's a new chapter, class 9. It's lines and angles. And today I am going to start lines and angles. Before starting this chapter, we should have some geometrical concept, basic concept of geometry. What is called line segment, rays. Okay. See, many of the terms are undefined. When we talk about line, means or a straight line from one point to two point, second point, and it can be extended on either side. Okay, so there is no end point of the line, clear. But when we talk about line segment, it has two end point. You can write AB line segment and you can denote it like this, AB line segment, and line can be denoted by AB and the top arrow with two arrow end. Third is ray, it has only one end point and one arrow indicates that it is moving. This is the point from where it originates. So ray can be written as AB. Now, when we talk about angle, when we talk about angle, so angle is the figure formed by, say, angle, the figure formed by two rays with one end or common end point. This point is termed as vertex. This point is termed as vertex. So this is the figure that is formed by two rays, and this angle can be named with the two end of the rays and one common end. So you can write this angle as angle AOB or angle BOA or angle O. You can write in these three terms and all the angle denotes the same. Similarly, you can write measure angle AOB. Okay. So when we measure any angle, it is anti-clockwise direction is termed as positive angle. Okay. Now, we are talking about different types of angles. Okay, see, the basic terms what we have studied is line segment, ray, line. See, what are called collinear points? Collinear points. Points on the same line. Points on the same line. Okay, and how many points? It may be three or more. Three or more points on the same lines are termed as collinear points. And if the points are not on the same line, then it can be considered as non-collinear points. Clear? See, if you join three non-collinear points, you will form an angle. See, what is an acute angle? An angle that measurement is lying between 0 and 90. Between 0 and 90. That is called acute angle. Right angle, that is exactly equal to 90 degree. Obtuse angle, this angle lying between 90 and 180. So you can say that the angle between 90 to 180 is termed as obtuse angle. Straight angle or angle formed on a straight line. that is 180 degree. Similarly, complete reflex angle, an angle that is greater than 180 but less than 360 degree. Greater than 180 degree but less than 360 degree. That is called reflex angle. Remember it. Acute angle between 0 to 90, right angle is equal to 90, obtuse line between 90 to 180, straight is 180 and reflex is more than 180 but less than 360. Angle at a point or in a circle, you can say the complete angle. This is equal to 360 degree. Complete angle is equal to 360 degree. Clear? Okay, now what are called complementary angles? If the sum of the two angles is 90, then the angles are said to be complementary. And the two angles what you use can be said complementary to each other. In the same way, complementary is defined for the two angle and supplementary is defined for the two angle, and here sum is 180 degree. So for 90 complementary and for 180 it is supplementary. Remember it. Adjacent angle means one common arm. This arm is common, and if this arm used to help making two different angles, then it can be said adjacent angle. Linear pair of angle means on a straight line at the same point, if any line intersect, then you will find a pair of angle, and this is termed as at a line on the point. These pair of angle can be said linear pair of angle, and its property is it is supplementary angle. Supplementary, what we have discussed, supplementary angle. Sum of the two angle is 180 degree. Okay, suppose somebody asks you what is the supplementary angle of 10 degree, then you can subtract 10 degree from 180, it is 170 degree. Similarly, what is the complementary angle of what is the complementary angle of 40 degree? Then you can find by subtracting 40 from 90 is called 50 degree. Clear? Now see, vertically opposite angle. At first we require two lines that should be intersecting. When two lines intersect each other at any point, then you will see that there will be four angles will be formed. And vertical opposite, see, opposite of x is z, and these two angles will be equal. X is equal to z. Similarly, y is equal to a, and these two pair are called vertically opposite angles. So it is very important property, and this equal angles are called vertically opposite angle. But when we talk about adjacent angle, that is also called here linear pair. So x plus y is supplementary, y plus z is also supplementary, z plus a is also supplementary, and a plus x is also supplementary, and its measurement will be equal to 180 degree. Okay, so if there is any one angle, one value of angle is given, suppose x is equal to 60 degree, then simply you can say z is also equal to 60 degree, and y will be supplementary of 60 means 120, and a is vertical opposite angle of y, that is equal to 120. So it is easy to find all the remaining angles when two lines intersect each other at one point. See, here there are two intersecting lines, so they intersect at one point, but parallel lines do not intersect at one point. Okay, many of students may have confusion that, sir, you have said parallel lines do not intersect at one point. So are you saying that parallel lines can intersect more than one point? More than one point? Can we say the lines are parallel if the two lines intersecting, it means coincident lines, can we say it parallel? I think many of the students will answer no. Sir, two lines and the two lines are intersecting at all the points, then it cannot be said parallel. But sorry, my dear student, this is also called parallel line. So remember that the two lines which have the constant distance at any extent and do not intersect at one point. One point is very important word here. So these two lines are called parallel lines. You may find that coincident lines, two or more, with no distance, means constant distance is 0 is maintained. Okay, and it will not intersect at one point, it intersects at infinitely many points. So that is why it is also called parallel lines, we can say. So please note it down. Very important part of this is pair means Jora. Already we have done this, that linear pair of angles are always supplementary. If a ray stands on a line, then it forms linear pair of angle, and here the adjacent angle formed are supplementary. Okay, so here you are watching that this is also supplementary, but it is on the line. I think that you all have understood the part, and lines and angles we will be starting. So all my dear student, we will be starting this. Very good day, all the best.